I would just love to speak to all of you about how things are going for you in this moment. Are you embracing some of the silver linings? And what are those silver linings for each of you? Dr. Kullar, what's going on with you in your home?
Yeah, so I'm trying to embrace this silver lining. I'm so used to being go, go, go. I am very busy right now, but I'm trying to keep in mind to live every single day for that day. It's so easy to keep thinking about when is that day going to come when things go back to normal and be looking forward to that day. And I've been mindful to just appreciate every single day. Wake up early. I go on my early morning run. That is my routine, and I start the day right.
I think that's lovely. And for myself, I've been really embracing getting to cook at home every night, which is something that I haven't been able to do for a long time because of my busy schedule and all of the commuting. And it's really added to a lot of the quality time that my husband and I are sharing, especially because he's on the front lines every day in the hospital as a physician. And I know how stressed him and his coworkers are. Donna, what are some of the things that you found to be wonderful about this very odd and unprecedented time?
Well, I think as a mom and wife and having two boys who are 11 and 12 years old, we're always rushing, going to baseball, going to chess, I mean, it's constant. And being able to actually just have weekends together where we can just kind of do whatever we want and get back into that play, which is really, really important. I mean, Jackson the other day, I heard him in the kitchen and something was going on. And I said, "Are you okay in there, Jackson?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he comes back in and he has a banana shake. And it's like, "I made this for you." And just different things like that are so amazing because you're kind of just learning to just be and do things that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, that's great. And Dr. Batra, what about you and your family? How are you guys doing?
Challenging transition to the new normal, to be completely honest. My husband's still a surgeon. He's still in the hospital. We're worried about him. He's, I keep nagging him about masks and protective equipment. I'm still running my practice just for urgent cases because you would be amazed how many people now that they're home are developing rashes. They're looking at every mole on their body and convinced they have melanoma. And I felt it was important to keep the practice open for urgent and essential cases because I don't want my patients in the urgent care or the ER for skin conditions that I can treat. We've also been transitioning to telemedicine. So I'm still working. And then my kids are home. They're doing remote schooling. And so there's this added element of trying to get them adjusted to their schedules in the morning, getting them up and going and on their screens. So I think that's been really hard. But to your point about the silver linings, I think it's been amazing to spend more time with the kids, trying to play a lot of board games. We have puppies, so we take them out for walks, we play with them. They're so much better trained than during our usual crazy schedule. Certainly really focusing on gratitude too and the appreciation that when my kids are frustrated and they're bored, it's okay because you're right. They're super overscheduled. We're always running around with activities and kind of allowing them to find the creativity in being bored. And also reframing it that, well, that boredom is keeping you safe. And so we have it so much better off trying to in small doses show them the news and say, look, if you weren't home and bored out of your mind, you could be here, and kind of having them appreciate how lucky we are that we have a home and that we're safe and that we have the food to cook right now because resources are scarce. We ran out of paper towels and it was a really good learning point for them as how wasteful we are probably on a day-to-day basis. So like, oh, in the old days people used cloth napkins and they dried their hands on towels and they didn't constantly tear through resources. So it's definitely been an adjustment. It hasn't always been easy, but we are trying to find the silver lining for sure.